Iron Reaver Soul Stealer. 50 anime facts time. I'm Ravenous Blog and welcome to Animation Bliss Top 50 Animated Facts series. Today's video will be about everyone's favorite half-demon hero, Inuyasha. For this video, we will be listing 15 facts about Inuyasha that every anime fan should know about. And if you want to check out new videos from this channel, then feel free to subscribe to our channel and tune in every Sunday for new videos and every Monday for new videos about the Top 50 Animated Facts series. Also, we would like to thank the viewers who have suggested this video. So let's get our weapons and gear and slay those 15 facts. Number 1. Inuyasha was created by Rumiko Takahashi, who had also previously created other works such as Ranma 1/2 and Urusei Yatsura. The manga series came out on November 13, 1996, and it made its first appearance in the Weekly Shonen Sunday. The manga ran until June 18, 2008, and had over 56 volumes created throughout its entire run. Number 2. There are actually 2 anime series made for Inuyasha. The first anime series was broadcast on Yomi Uri TV and Nippon TV in Japan from October 16, 2000 to September 13, 2004. The second anime series was called Inuyasha The Final Act that basically finished up the storylines from the manga, and it ran from October 3, 2009 until March 29, 2010. The second anime series finally made its debut release in the United States on Adult Swim from 2002 to 2015, and it ran for 26 episodes. Number 3. The original anime series had ended its run after 167 episodes due to the anime overtaking the manga at the time. However, the anime series was able to wrap up the storylines from the manga in its second anime series, Inuyasha The Final Act. Number 4. Rumiko Takahashi created Inuyasha so she could go into a different direction from her previous works. In other words, creating a series that was much darker in tone. In regarding to the violence in the series, she wanted to incorporate the violent aspects of the series without going overboard by setting the series in the Sengoku era, where wars ran rapid throughout this era. Number 5. Many of the characters' names have meanings, such as Naraku being Japanese for hell, Miyoga being Japanese for unnoticed assistance, which makes sense since Miyoga often offers his assistance to Inuyasha friends, but he is barely noticeable because he is a flea. Kikyo being Japanese for Chinese bellflower, which is actually a flower that is used for mourning, which makes sense if we were to take into account that Inuyasha was mourning the death of Kikyo after he found out the whole story. The name Onigumo is made up of the Japanese words ogre and spider, which describes Naraku's, who was formerly the bandit Onigumo, demonic appearance. And finally, Inuyasha roughly means dog demon, since Inu means dog and Yasha means supernatural creature. Number 6. Most of the English voice actors of Inuyasha had also done voice work for Rumiko Takahashi's previous series, Ranma 1/2. Kelly Sheridan, who provided the voice of Sango, also provided the voice of Ranma's childhood friend Ukyo in Ranma 1/2. Scott McNeil, who provided the voice of Koga, also provided the voice for Ranma's crazy principal, Principal Kuno. Willow Johnson, who provided the voice of Kikyo, also provided the voice for Akane's older sister Kasumi. And finally, Richard Cox, who provided the voice for Inuyasha, had provided the voice of male Ranma in the later seasons of Ranma 1/2. Number 7. So, how old is Inuyasha anyway? Well, Inuyasha was at least 150 years old when he first met Kikyo. So if we were to add in the years that Inuyasha spent being bound to a tree, which was 50 years, then Inuyasha would technically be 200 years old. Man, I wish that I had some demon genes to keep me young forever. Number 8. So another thing we want to know about Inuyasha himself is what are his demon abilities? Inuyasha's demon abilities include super strength, sharpened senses and reflexes, increased agility, and a healing factor. It may also be possible that Inuyasha possesses the ability of flight that will last for brief moments, as there are many scenes of Inuyasha leaping at large heights and distances without really touching the ground in order to take off. And he seems to gain this ability from both his father and his brother. Number 9. There is a bit of a mistranslation regarding the name of Sango's pet cat demon. In the original Japanese translation, the name is pronounced as Kirara, and it's a translation of an onomatopoeia word that means the sound of a sparkling stone, which might explain why Kirara's meows sound like the sparkling of a stone. Aww. However, in the English translation, her name was pronounced as Kilala, and it actually has no meaning. Number 10. Kirara, Sango's pet cat demon, seems to be based off a creature from the Japanese mythology called a Nekomata. Even though Kirara has twin tails and demon markings like a Nekomata, her mannerisms are not similar to a Nekomata, as she does not eat dead bodies and does not practice necromancy. Number 11. Throughout the show, Inuyasha had never once said his own name. The only time he actually said his own name was in the episode The Tragic Love Song of Destiny. Which is kind of weird, as you would have thought that the main character of the whole series would say his name at least several times throughout the series. Number 12. Koga the wolf demon usually keeps a katana on his belt as a second weapon, with his main weapon being his fist. However, throughout the series, Koga has never used his katana in any of the battle sequences, including the second anime series, The Final Act. Number 13. Over his run, Inuyasha managed to produce over 4 animated films, which included Inuyasha the Movie, Affections Touching Across Time, The Castle Beyond the Looking Glass, Swords of an Honorable Ruler, and Fire on the Mystic Island. All 4 films together had grossed over $20 million in the Japanese box office. Number 14. Inuyasha has received numerous awards and recognitions for his manga during his run. The manga had actually sold over 45 million copies in Japan, and in 2001 the manga had won the Shogakukan Manga Award for Best Shonen Title of the Year. Meanwhile, in North America, volumes of the manga had continuously appeared in the New York Times and Diamond Comic Distributors' top-selling list, and according to Lycos, in 2005, Inuyasha became one of the most researched series. I bet everyone couldn't get enough of Inuyasha at that point. And finally, number 15. While the Inuyasha manga was very well received, the anime series also had its share of awards and recognitions during its run. In both 2004 and 2005, the anime series won the Property of the Year award at ICV2's Anime Awards. In 2006, according to an online survey that was taken in Japan, Inuyasha ranked number 20 on TV Asahi's 100 Best Anime Series. Then in 2007, Inuyasha was nominated in the categories of Best Cast, Best Anime Feature, and Best Long Series in the American Anime Awards, but unfortunately lost to Fullmetal Alchemist and Final Fantasy VII Event Children. As for the English DVDs, the DVDs have sold over 1 million copies ever since March 2003, and the first film of the series had managed to surpass the Nielsen Video Scan Anime Bestseller list for over 3 weeks. Well, who would have thought that everyone's favorite half-demon would win so many awards? So that's the top 50 anime facts about Inuyasha. Did you learn enough about the history of Inuyasha through this video? Please comment below. And don't forget to suggest more cartoons and anime to do for the top 50 animated facts series. I'm Rabbit Ears Ball and Animation Bliss, and I better get on out of here before these demons catch me.